Hello everyone, thanks for coming out here today. We really do appreciate you. Thanks for your continuous support and thanks for always staying tuned to our channel. And we are here to keep you updated with the latest and most authentic happenings in our country. And the one we have today is from Edo State. So a group in Edo State is calling out to the governor of Ekiti State. What has the governor of Ekiti State has to do with Ondo State? Right now, they are telling him to stay clear from the July 20th, the All Progressive Congress primary election in the state. We'll get more details in a moment. But before we do, please, if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, click on the subscribe button down below. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit on the like button. It does mean a lot to us. Thank you very much. So right, let's go straight into the main details of the news. APC Primary, stay clear of Ondo Pølitiçts, group tells Govrnor Fayemi. A group, Ondo State Progressive Network, has urged Governor Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti State to stay clear of the July 20th All Progressive Congress primary in the state. The coordinator of the group, Mr. Tunde Ajayi, made the call in a statement on Monday in Akure. The news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reports that there has been calls for direct primary to Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu by opposing camps within the All Progressive Congress, APC. Ajayi said that there has been pressure on the leadership of the APC to impose indirect mode of primary against the wishes of majority of the party members in the state. The attention of the Ondo State Progressive Network has been drawn to the series of moves to lure some national leaders of the APC and some governors to mount pressure on the National Working Committee to announce an indirect primaries for the election. The network therefore advised that leaders of the party in Ondo State and at the national level should be allowed to act appropriately. The group also condemned any move which will thwart the unity of the party in the state, he said. The coordinator advised Akeredolu to adopt the party's leadership process rather than seeking to get an indirect primary process. We further appeal to the leadership of the party and members of the National Working Committee not to be intimidated. Only a direct primary process in the party's gubernatorial primary can restore the hope of APC faithful in the state and move the party to the next level, Ajayi said. Meanwhile, Ondo State Commissioner for Information and Orientation, Mr. Donald Ojogu, earlier in a statement said that the governor was not afraid of any direct primary. First and foremost, we have not come out as a government that we are opposed to direct primary, neither had the governor expressed aversion to the same. We are not afraid of any mode of primary. I will want the public to know that the call for direct primary is to put out narrative that the governor is opposed to direct primary. In fact, we will even prefer a direct primary. For those who clamor for direct primary, the message to them is that Akeredolu is more prepared for any mode of primary than them who clamor for it, Ojogu said. So, my people, with this election just around the corner, APC itself, we know APC is divided even in Edo State. So, same thing is playing out even in Ondo State. We know the incumbent governor, the current governor of Ondo State, the person of Rotimi, he wants to come back on a second term, but there are factions of the APC that don't want him to come back. They are pushing for another candidate, and still the same thing that gave that brought a tussle in Edo State as well. The controversy of what sort of primary to adopt. Same challenge they're having here, but however, Rotimi has stated clearly here, Akeredolu, he has stated clearly that he doesn't really mind the mode of primary. He's even more prepared than even those that are clamoring for the direct primary. He said he care less if it's indirect, if it's direct, it doesn't matter anything to him. That goes to show that probably he's gained a lot of popularity, and as such, it's not going to affect him. It's not of any impact on him what sort of primary they decide to adopt. And but the thing here is that this group that call themselves the Ondo State Progressive Network, who they are calling out to here is quite shocking. Is Govrnor Fayemi of Ekiti State. Wow. So they are telling him, Fayemi, to stay clear from this July 20th, the All Progressive primaries, because they don't want any influence, any interference from whether national, whether state level. They don't want anyone to come and twist things, manipulate things, or just turn things around. They want everything to be done within the state, because they've heard that some persons, they didn't mention them, but we know who they are referring to. They are stating that it's been heard that a lot of people are seeking help from the national leader. We know the national leader of the party, the person of Bola Asewaju Tinubu. He recently had a meeting with the progressive governors, all the progressive governors, about 7 of them. They had a meeting in Lagos State just yesterday, and that's regarding the crisis that is going on even in Edo State. I think the one in Edo State is even more tense at the moment than that the one in Ondo State, because Edo State, two leaders are the ones really battling it out there. We know the former governor of Edo State, the person of Adams Oshomole, and the current governor, Godwin Obaseki. So it was high time that Asewaju Tinubu had a meeting with the All Progressive Forum, because this crisis rocking APC. At the end of the day, PDP, they are just standing away and watching all of the battles as they battle themselves. And it might be shocking to say that if they are not careful about this, I mean, a lot of speculations have been made that with this battle still lingering in APC, let it not be the case of what happened in other states, that they will lose the state. People have been making reference to Zamfara State and all of that. We know Ondo State is not Zamfara. We know that Edo State is not Zamfara as well. But they need to they don't have to throw caution to the wind. They need to do the right thing. For Akeredolu, he has said it here that he doesn't really matter. He's not worried. He's not moved about the sort of primary that they will use. INEC on itself, they have their own role to play, and if Akeredolu has done well to the people of Ondo State, I mean, they would gladly vote him back in again. So it's not a case of the National Working Committee who is on the side of the National Working Committee or who is not on the side of the National Working Committee, or even buying other governors. Like this group, they are stating here that Fayemi, Kayode Fayemi, should take his hands of the July progressive primary election in the state, meaning that Fayemi might have a role to play. He might be able to press some buttons or make some calls and manipulate some things. They don't want that kind of situation in their state. But people, I am really looking forward to the time where election in our country and politics will be played fairly. It will be a free and fair election at every level, both state and national. That when the time comes, it's not there's no panic about who has a godfather or who doesn't have a godfather. It will all be about what they have to offer, their integrity, how the people value them. That will be what will count at the end of the day. And if INEC are really, really trustworthy and they can deliver on that, then we don't have a problem about who has godfather and who doesn't have godfather. So guys, that's the news reaching us at the moment. Ondo State is going through a similar thing happening in Edo State is actually playing out in Ondo State as well. We hope that this will not escalate. Since the primaries are just around the corner, it's not going to escalate further. Things will be done quietly. We know for Edo State, the commissioner, the inspector general of police redeployed police and all of that for peace in all of these states. So we hope that it will be a peaceful time. It will be a peaceful one indeed. So guys, leave your take, leave your comments down below in the comment section. We want to say thank you once again to all of our valued subscribers. We really do appreciate you. And please, if you haven't yet subscribed, click on the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up as well. Hit on the like button. It really does mean a lot to us. We really thank you once again. Till I come your way again, it's bye for now and God bless.